Hey everybody, welcome back to Fashion Beauty and Wine. I know you guys have probably been wondering where I've been, and from the looks of things, obviously, I have been in surgery. So I got a nose job. First of all, I went into surgery because I fell and I busted my head open, so I had to get stitches, and then while I was at it, because I really messed up my nose, I went and got a nose job. And then I was like, what the hell, while I'm at it, I've always wanted to get lip injections, so I got lip injections. So you're seeing scarring from the surgeon. I also got a little bit of my bones chiseled away around my jawline. And so, because I love you all so much, I'm literally filming right out of surgery. Psych! If you like this look and you want to get this Halloween look today with my lips, stick around and keep watching the rest of the video.
So I'm starting off with a fully prepped and primed face. My eyebrows are on fleek, and just because I got into a car accident doesn't stop my eyebrows from being perfect. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take Mehron Spirit Gum, and I'm going to apply this to the areas where I would like to have my prosthetics, aka scars, added. And I'm going to let that dry. And then you're going to grab some petroleum jelly. You're going to use this to coat your hands with when you're using the wax. Now, I'm using, again, Mehron Sin Wax, and I am going to just grab a little piece of that with a spoon because it is hard to get out of the bucket. And I'm going to roll that until it warms up, and then I am going to place that on the tacky spirit gum that I already have placed on my face. So once you have your hands coated and the wax placed in the position that you want it, you're going to then go in and smooth out the edges to blend them into your skin. So if you've been paying attention closely, I had another piece of wax draped across my cheek. I decided to get rid of that piece because I had coated my hand in so much Vaseline that the wax wasn't sticking to my face. So, as a precaution, just be mindful of the amount of Vaseline that you're using. Keep it to a minimum. Now, what I'm doing is taking a spatula and going in to create an actual cut. This is very simple. Just carve a line through the wax from the beginning to the end, making sure that you're not pressing hard enough to create a true cut in your skin. So if you notice, when I'm going in to create my cuts, the wax is coming up off the skin. So if you want to eliminate this problem, just add a layer of liquid latex around the cut, and then this will stop the wax from lifting on your skin. Now I'm taking Mehron's Fixative A Sealer, and I'm using that to seal the wax. And now I'm going to grab some foundation, and in this case I'm using Fenty Beauty, and I am going to apply that all over my face, including on top of the scar and inside of the scar. My Lord Mercy A dark powder, and I'm using that to set the scar as well as my face. Now I'm going to go in and create a black eye, and I'm taking Auburn from my Sephora Warm Pro palette, and I am putting that color around my eyes. Now I'm going to take Chestnut, and I'm just going to put that around my eyes as well, just to darken the eye. And then the last color that I'm going to use is Cedar to fully show that I have a black eye from the surgery and the car accident. Now I'm also going to put those those colors around my nose to show that I also broke my nose and that I'm getting surgery on my nose as well. Now I'm taking my white paint from my Wolf watercolor face kit and I am putting that in the center of the cuts. Then I'm going to go in and take that red color and also apply that to my cuts. Now I'm going to take my vampire blood and I put a little bit of that on the back of my hand and take an eye brush and kind of pat that blood around the actual spot. Now I'm taking a spatula and my Graftobian blood paste and I am putting that blood in the cuts so that it'll look real. Taking my Murons 3D gel, and what you want to do is heat that up before you use it because you won't be able to use it. And now I'm adding that to the edges of my cuts so that it can look real. And then I'm also adding a little bit to the nose to show that my nose was in fact worked on and broken. Add stitches to my head like such. What you want to do is take some yarn, cut it, add a little bit of spirit glue on the edges, take some tweezers, and then place that on your skin. Back in with my Wolf face paint in the color black, and then I'm kind of drawing circles around the edges of the yarn just to show that this is where the yarn was actually stitched into my skin. So now I want to show that my lips have been botched up and that they're also like crusty from the accident and everything. So what I'm doing is adding a little bit of Flesh Tone 3D gel to my lips to create the prosthetics and the illusion that my lips are bigger because of surgery and crusty. So while that's drying, I'm going to go in with an eyebrow pencil and draw in some surgery marks just to give this look a surgery accident type feel. Now I'm going back in with my Laura Mercier powder and I am going to set my lips just so that they're not sticky. Dipping into my Sephora Pro palette and taking the color Sandstone and putting that in my lips to give it a little bit of dimension, and then I am outlining the lips with the color Cedar to show where the lips began and the lips end. So the last thing you want to do is add your tape, your band-aids and everything to your face. I'm going to add that to my nose, and then I'm also going to put some gauze around my whole face to create the look, and then I believe you're finished.
Baby, I'm in the hospital. Oh.